Welcome back to Window on Thailand, the Andaman series, and still with us on the program is the Vice President of Public Relations, Bangkok Airways, Asia's boutique airlines, Mom Lunantika Warwan, who will tell us more about the business outlook and the expansion plans of Bangkok Airways, of course. Now, with the likelihood of the tourism industry growing and we are continuing to welcome lots of tourists from around the world, is Bangkok Airways prepared to handle the surge, being one of the best airlines in the world and the country being voted as one of the top destinations as well?
Oh, our marketing team are doing something, they call it slowly but surely. So our expansion program or plan is kind of very slow, but I think our main point is we'll probably be like an airline that we call it a feeder airline, which we feed to the bigger airline from Europe. And we'll probably stay in Asia. I think we're basically more known in Asia, as an airline, and we feel that it's important that the plan should be more calculated so that we don't lose so much like before, because when the economic crisis, we were expanding, economic crisis happened, we went downwards very fast. So that was something for us to really like a lesson to learn. So after we have cut many routes since then, now we're adding routes. We have this, we call a network department, where they make studies of which destinations would be more viable for us, that would make profit in the future. Maybe not the beginning, but at least profitable. So that's how we're doing it. So now we mostly cater to the other side of Asia, which is India, because India is growing very, very fast, and that's how we're turning this corner. However, China is also in our program as well, but now we're just turning to that part, and we're just like adding each year maybe one destinations or two, and then we keep whatever destinations we have and make it the base very strong. We add more flights to those destinations.
So the competition, of course, like you did mention earlier, is pretty tough these days. Now, if we take a look at the airfares and also the tax, is it expected to climb up further from the current level?
Well, I think I'm not so afraid about that. I'm afraid more about the fuel price. We as an airline, all of us, I think, we're more concerned with the fuel price. It's really going very high. So for the tax and the fare, I think that I don't think airline would want to raise up the fare, because it's already, the passengers have to pay already for the fuel surcharge already.
So that's tax and fuel. That's what we pay, right? So that's what is not controllable. It depends on the market mechanism.
But in Thailand is included in the domestic fare already. So we have to absorb, you see. However, for international flights, as you can see, you pay the fare this much, but you add on. If the fare is like 30,000 baht to the States, you have to pay like 10,000 baht extra for the tax and fuel surcharge. So it's like 1/3 of the whole. So if the fuel comes down to normal, then you don't have to pay this. Then the fare doesn't sound very high.
Now let me end with a question on safety. Safety is paramount to all travelers. What's the safety record of Bangkok Airways?
Our safety record it's pretty good, because I think that the priority of our airline is safety. So for the air crew, they have to come back and reassess themselves, and maintaining the aircraft. Also, we have our own C-check, our own hangar, which we do it all the time. Our crew members are very professionals, and we have our limitations that to go to certain, if it's risk-taking, the captain doesn't go. So sometimes some destinations, some airlines would land if the captain thinks it's beyond safety, they go back. Go back to the other landing.
In case of bad weather or even
Yes, we
terrorist
don't
threats.
take risk. That's the whole point. We don't take risk, and safety is the most important part in our policy.
All right, well, thank you very much today for giving us a glimpse into the aviation industry here in Thailand and also why Bangkok Airways is a boutique airline. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ขอบคุณค่ะ And that was the Vice President of Corporate Communications of Bangkok Airways, Mom Luang Nantika Warawan, who's given us an insight into Thailand's aviation industry and also why Bangkok Airways is unique and being called as Asia's boutique airline. That's all the time we have for today. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm Cholapansan Rula. See you next time on Winter of Thailand, the Andaman. Swadee ka.